Now to breaking news out of Belgium, where the death toll continues to rise after explosions in Brussels.
Just into the newsroom, we have learned President Obama has been briefed on the situation. He has not yet released a statement, though. Around 1 o'clock in the morning, our time, blasts went off at Belgium's airport and subway system. The Brussels airport and subway system. Now all travel there is at a standstill. Brandon Walker following this closely in our newsroom. Brandon, is the U.S. taking any precautions following the attacks?
Well, definitely on heightened alert, Owen, considering what's going on there in Brussels and what's been going on there in Brussels. The latest information for you now. State media now reporting the explosion at the Brussels airport was a suicide attack. This from state-run media again in Belgium. Belgian officials are confirming this to be a terror attack and now living under the highest level of terror alerts possible there in Belgium, meaning that another attack could in fact be imminent. I want to get to some video that has been posted on social media. This is of the scene following the attacks at the airport. Again, 2 confirmed bombings there, 13 people dead in total. You can see the frenzy. And so what happened is the explosions went off in the departures area where you don't need security clearance or a ticket to get in. So whoever's responsible for this walked in and did what they did, as many people as you see here were standing online waiting to travel for the day. Video and pictures of the like have been posted to social media all night. This was first posted to Periscope from inside the airport. American passengers, of course, there at the Brussels airport, as it is a major transport hub. We heard from 2 of those passengers who witnessed the explosion.
I don't know.
It felt muffled, so I knew we were not very close to it, but we were close enough that it reverberated throughout our entire flight. So I don't know how. Be fired.
They said it happened
Too close.
Yeah, those people saying that they were pretty close. That woman there saying, in fact, that she had been near an explosion in the past, so she knew what was going on. Here are more video now of people tending to the injured. 13 dead, though many more injured at the airport. Also, though, confirmed within the metro system in Belgium. At least 1 confirmed explosion there, reports of another. So what does this mean for the many people who have been there? There are already checkpoints and call-outs for people who may be there. Facebook has activated their safety check after the Brussels explosion, and you're looking at a screen grab of that from Facebook's website right now, and that allows you to show that you are okay if in fact you are there, because there are problems with phone lines, as usually is the case here. So Facebook is allowing those in Brussels to check in there on Facebook. Here at home, we have checked with Bush Intercontinental Airport. They are not taking any measures right now because of those suicide bombings. They tell us that they have not canceled any flights to Brussels, but you got to keep in mind that all flights have been suspended to the airports in Brussels, so that likely means that there were some layovers for flights going to Brussels, so we're still working to figure that out. But again, no security measures being taken at Bush Airport. Also, for those who may have any questions about family or friends traveling near the airport, there is a number that I do want to share for you. You can call 02-753-7300. That is an international number posted by the Brussels airport. You got to use the country code 32. We're live in the newsroom this morning. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, Brandon.